Hey there and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Russia in SnowRunner. Now we have a mission though that might take quite a while, and I'm totally up for the task though because this is going to be a joy. We have to use our Tatarin, well at least that's my choice, to fix all the vehicles up here in the rift. So this is going to be very interesting though. We have like 4 vehicles I believe, 3 or 4. And that means a lot of back and forth though, because we cannot repair everything at once. So let's get going though. Let's get on hauling. Let's be more careful though with this big boy, because it drives like a bathtub though. Absolutely. One of those that you see at the redneck show, right? Going down a hill. We cannot take a steep turn, as you can see. But that's why we make roads, right? You know, we don't follow them. Now let's go. Oh man, this game makes happy though. I'm so happy to be back, to be honest. There you go. It just feels so natural, right? You know, just to grab a vehicle. Back in the golden olden days, it will be your feet. After that, it will be your horsey, right? You know, someone else's. And then it's human nature, you know what I mean? You know, it's our beautiful cars and other vehicles, like the Tatarin right over here. I'm actually very happy that we did not lose too much content though. We lost only the first region, right? You know, I already mentioned that in the last episode, but I did double check. And it seems like we only lost some scouting missions and some very, very basic beginning missions though, right? You know, well, almost the entire first region, except for some time trails. But they are repeatable anyways for some money earning, right? But yeah, you know, I have to say that it's kind of a blessing in disguise, isn't it? Super, super deep. But yeah, once we have repaired everything here, I kind of want to see if we have upgrades for this bad boy, right? You know, this bad boy. Maybe we need to go to a different zone. Like I've seen something like Time Year 2, like what's upcoming. Man. This game is taking us all over the world, isn't it? Now we have expeditions coming, right, you know? Well, it's already out there for a very long time now. But I mean, you know, it's coming for Channel 2. And we are going to continue Roadcraft with Turbo Peggy. Life is good, man, I'm telling you, right? You know, with all the relaxing content that we can create. And, you know, it just resonates with me. It just feels very, very good. There we go. We can restart that one, which we don't want to do. Alright, big boy, let's go refuel you. There we go. And the rest too. There we are. We have enough to go back and towards the gas station, right? You know, and get some more fuel for ourselves. And let's go repair. Yeah, this could be done better though. Now that I realize it now, right? You know, like this would be like how many trips? I'm not sure how many though, but it seems to be like 3 trips. Ay. There needs to be a better solution than this though. There just has to be. Now here we go. I hope this one will be absolutely worth it, right? You know, as you can see, it is the Foron AE4380. We just found the race suspension in the last episode, and I wanted to try this one out since Michigan, though, but it didn't have a race suspension. We have 50-inch wheels on under it, so that's nice. We got a surface trailer there, and we got another surface trailer, different one, that also has gasoline, though. So we are totally ready for some repairs. The issue right now is that we don't have anything to haul cargo with. So we have to make this trip twice. And by now it will be quadruple, but that's alright though, that's alright. Well, let's see. See you guys once we arrive there. We have seen this road before, right? So far, I'm kind of impressed with it though, right? You know, we just started a little difficult trail here, as you can see. We are not in the middle. Of that I'm very thankful. But in general, hauling that trailer, is difficult for most trucks though, right? A flatbed with cargo on it is best done without a trailer in the rear. Because right now we are just dragging something through mud though, right? So it's extra G-force and physics that is... not G-force, well yeah, technically G-force too, but it's a different type of physics that we have to pull instead of just carry, right? And I have to say though, this truck is magnificent though for what it does. I really appreciate the big boy. Hoppa. The G-force are not very high though, right, at these speeds, but oh well. You know, it's there. It's always present though. But I sort of framed it a little bit different though to make more sense of it. But yeah, here we go. Like on normal stable terrain, dry sand, what we have here, it's just a dream. And with mud, it's no issue at all. It's really impressive though. It is really impressive. I like it very much, so I can highly recommend this one. Now, let's see though. With the Tatarin we did struggle. I don't think we will struggle with this beautiful truck right now though. These rocks are a joke. Well, let's just drive over them by the tires. There we go. No issue at all. Slow down. And accelerate. So simple though. Right, so if we make of this one a lightweight, it's almost the same length as a Tatarin. We could use it as a scout, although I would not recommend doing so, but I'm up for a challenge though, you know what I mean? Whoop, there we go. We almost nicked that side over there, our wheel might pop. Delivered to the fuel station, fuel carrier trailer. I never accepted that one, I believe. But somehow it is active. But we will not deliver that one. There's one right next to it. And to be honest, there's one over here. And I don't think we can haul that one because we don't have the flat part of it. So you know what I mean? The flatbed. Will it be a high or a low? I think it will be a low. Come on, carry ourselves back up there before the trailer is going down too. Perfect. No issue at all though, huh? No issue at all. Like I said though, I was hoping that we could use this one way sooner. But we don't have to. We can use it now. And that's the beautiful thing about it. As you can see, it just automatically accepts different quests here and there. The Pacifist, here we are. Best route. I doubt that it is this one though, but that's the one that we are going to take. It's also pretty stable though. I know it's now very top heavy, as you can see, right? You know, because of the height of it and the weight from it. But it's not very tippy though, right? You know, so I'm impressed, you know, more and more that I'm using it. It might be coming, you know, like any minute right now. There might be a massive disappointment though, somewhere around the corner. But I don't think it's very close by though, if it will ever disappoint. Well, the only thing that disappoints though, it's a pretty decent interior. But nothing of luxury, right? So only that is disappointing for a trucker. No tablet somewhere, you know what I mean? Nothing at all. And by tablets, you know, would be pretty good for face cam, you know, like chat with the waifu. You know, with friends. Watch some YouTube. Well, not watch, but listen, you know. You know what I mean, though? Cannot be too distracted around here. So far, man, this is just a dream. It is way quicker. I forgot about that little bit over there. But this is way quicker than with the Scout, with the Tatarin. But the irony, though, of this game is not failed upon me, though, right? You know, it's like they often give you vehicles that you really think it's cool or very useful, but it's not yet useful though, right, on the map that you're at. It's more useful in the next one or the one after. So yeah, that is not filled upon me. I did check the upgrades that we have. There are no real upgrades for the Tatarin. It's maxed out already. And that is the sad irony about it. So it's as good as it gets. So I will see how it will perform in, well, in scouting missions in the next map though. But for that we have to wait a little bit longer. Come on, you can go up there. Yep, be a good tough dude. Oh yeah, come on girl. I know, I sound a little bit two-sided here. Alright, let's go and repair right over here. And the Tatarin. There we go, that's that. Just hear this thing roar like a rabid animal. Too late for takebacks. I suppose I already did offer it as a reward. Enjoy your new ride. Well, thank you very much though. Look at that little guy. It is an absolute beauty though. We cannot deny that though. Well, we can, but we shall not. We shall not surrender it to anyone. We might sell it, but we don't surrender it. I think my FXAA is off. Yeah, let's fix that. You really need to make a new anti-aliasing though, because FXAA is just Vaseline everywhere. There we go. Is this better? I don't know. Ooh, nope. There are just too many little things though that are now flickering around. Yeah, it's not stable there, as you can see. Well, I'm going to fix that later on though. The game engine is not the newest in the world either, and there's new technology around that is not being used. But it doesn't matter, man. The game is so beautiful. Is it just me, but watching this truck just go where no truck has gone before feels just so rewarding. It just goes, man, you know, like there's no real pauses in between or anything, and we are not even in high gear, you know, for some stable speed. Just pedal to the metal right now, dudes. Ooh. Ah. It had to happen, though. It had to happen. I thought I was a little bit sneaky there, that I could make it. But apparently we are happy that we have to kiss trees right now. Straightforward, I would say. To be honest, driving over rocks like this, I am very, very curious how the wheels might look like after a day's labor, right? Alright, refuel. Do we... that is mine. Let's first go with this one. We have enough. So let's go with this one too. We have more than enough. And let's do some repairing here. There we go. There we are. Stage complete. Okay, dokie. Let me guess, do you expect me to haul it somewhere? So we have a trailer, we have our own heavyweight. We have the heavyweight of the trucker, and then we have another truck right there. Interesting stuff. No. Yeah, rocks might actually tip it over. According to some papers we got on the old mine, there should be at least one truck. Yes. We don't want to restart by accident. There we go. Deliver to the service station. Ah, I see. Well, that is not too difficult now, is it? And then I tip over. Can you imagine? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. No. Well, so far, we are not fully tipped over though. So that is a good thing, one might say. Oh. I kind of knew it, dude. Kind of knew it. I kind of knew it. I mean, it's not too much of a problem because I can just pray for a miracle with this little guy. But I also could just get my Zik over here for the extra halls that we have to pull up. You know what I mean, though? Now let's have a little laugh at me, right? You know, let's see how this one goes. The only thing I can actually pull it into correct position, though, with a whole lot of mercy and luck, is pull it down here. So it is good that we actually did fix my truck, though, one might say, right? Let's try it with this one. Yeah. Alright, let's do it with gravity. Alrighty then, let's see. Could go with this one. Yeah. I don't think it will turn into a full roll though, so let's try this one. The lower part. It will roll too. But will it roll enough? Not like this. Yeah, I'm not sure what I was hoping for. The top version would have been way better option. Change truck. We should actually let go. The TUZ trailer. If we did that before, we might have had more luck right now. So, you know, it is what it is. This is just cute, man. Like, I can do it, Daddy. Ah. I might see you guys in a little bit, though, right? You know, like, Appa, let's try it like this. I will try it once more, but from a different angle. Hopefully, we can pull it on its wheels. Or a little bit up, which I don't think though. Yeah, the Tatarin will be an absolute monster right now for this. I can imagine. I think it has enough strength to actually do something here. Yeah, the issue is though, right? You know, we are clamping on almost the center here. You know what I mean? And that's about that. If it's only the center, then we cannot really live by the angle. Except there. Well, see you guys in a little bit. Beautifully cruising here on the same roads that we did try out the 4 on. Now with the Taiga though, huh? And these balloon tires, they are very good. We don't have a race suspension just yet, but man, with these balloon tires, I don't think we really do need it. And as you can see, we came well prepared. A little bit overkill, by the way, right, you know? And we have done it to make it a little bit extra difficult for us, you know, with the concrete and the turns and the mud and everything. But man, I want to have that little challenge though, right, you know? And I think we are going to get it though. What do you guys think? Yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. But our rescue mission will be done without the trailer. Pitch black. Night over here. Just the stars shining over our head. Yeah, let's go to our truck. We have seen this a second ago. I'm just going to park this right where we can turn to the right. That means right towards here whenever we have to deliver it over there, right? So that's pretty nice though. So right over there we will just park our trailer. We have a little bit of damage, so our 4-on can actually repair that, you know, in the middle of nowhere. So that's going to be great. But this is totally overkill. I will not recommend doing this, but that's the trailer. You know, like, take a flatbed. It's way better for this job. You have to haul a couple of times back and forth, but that's where the joy lies too, huh, isn't it? Alrighty then, the moment of truth. Oh boy, this is going to be great though. I'm really thinking like this is going to be a struggle. I don't really want to capsize it, you know what I mean? because I don't want it to damage more than it already did. Okay. Just roll backwards. Just like that. That's fine, though. That's fine. Come on, just keep it chill right now. Change truck. Not this one. The Foron. Okie dokie, that's beautiful though. I kind of want to capture that one too right away though. You know what I mean? But I think we gotta pull it in a different angle. Oh boy. Oh boy, yeah, it is so tip heavy though. Well, let's see, change truck, right over here. Oh yeah, the Tatarin is over here too. We could actually have grabbed it. I totally forgot about that though. Totally did. Let's go a little bit further. Not that far. I don't care about the little TUZ right over there because we can just pull it back up though on its own. But we do care, to be honest, now that I think about it. Feels kind of bad though. You know what I mean? It feels kind of bad. So let's go rescue the little guy too, right? Did deserve that. Oh yeah. Perfect. Woohoo! Gonna have to do it in that way though. Although a little bit rougher than I wanted. That's the trailer. Kind of loving it though, right? You know, like automatically the rear lights are being turned on. It's such a good detail though. Such a good detail that is easily missed, right? You know, that you just have to press an extra button or something when it can also be done smoothly. Okay, we park you over here. Stop the engine. Change the truck. Put the lights on. That's the trailer. Ooh, a little bit too far away. There we go. Way too far away, it seems. Gotta be very careful though, because it's rather tip heavy, it seems, in the position that it is in right now. So attach winch. If it doesn't work like that, then it works like this. Apparently not. Ah, connected to the wrong one somehow. I thought we had this one selected there. There we go. That's the trailer. Beautiful. Technically, now that I think about it, we do have to repair something over here too, right? The loaf. And this one has to go all the way over here. And this one is there. So I just fix this one up right now. Fuel it up. And then just, you know, be a happy boy and move on. Fan body, the Tiger, yes. Refuel. Maintenance trailer for the Tiger right over there. Awesome sauce. But this is very good though. Let's drive this one a little bit further. And then we can deliver the other truck. Let's connect the big boy. Awesome. Everything is going smooth though. We could turn the engine on. For an extra little bit of help though, not that we do need it with the Tiger. But the extra light and engine help, though, does feel a little bit more realistic. Especially if we want to keep it on the road. Now, before we do and plan and move anywhere, kind of want to see. Well, first we want to select to find the keepers. Not that one. Old Faithful. Yes, this is the one that we want to drag there. So it would say right and stay on the course. All right. Yeah, logistic planning though is half the work, I would say. It's something that is just taken for granted though, but it's almost like the most important part of the job, next to maintenance and good driving. There we go. Here we just keep going. And then at the forest edge we turn right. Yep, right over here. Perfect though, huh? Now we just keep on hauling. Destination is in sight. The ride is smooth, the night is cold, but the cabin is kind of warm though, right? It's nicely on full. Well, almost full heat though, we don't want to be sitting in the sauna either. Totally forgot about this part. Now, how do we do this one? We either drive around it, like through here, probably. I don't think we have a max choice though. We cannot go there to the right, so that's that. This is a massive issue right now. Let's just see how this goes, especially with the other truck. I think we might be lucky. Yeah, definitely went lucky there. And I believe the best course of action will be going up here. Yeah, there's some mass flooding did happen here though, right? You know, like the water just came rushing through. Took down plenty of trees though. Yeah, never underestimate nature. Never ever. Gonna regret that. It's kind of scary if you think about it, right? You know, like just one massive wave, let's say from an ocean, right? You know, like a small tsunami even, could just crush concrete buildings. Thousands and thousands and thousands of tons of weight. Walking through the night, I mean, we got plenty of coffees in our veins. Life is good. Life is very good, though, isn't it? And there we go. Nice. It's really fascinating to see one of these relics hit the road again. Much better than just being left to rust, the way I see it. I totally agree. I totally agree, though. Alright, let's go grab that trailer and let's haul some concrete. Cement actually, not concrete. I think I'm going to regret it a little bit though, right? You know, that we got this trailer, but it is very easy to maneuver around, right? You know, by turning back, you know, and forwards and so on and forth. It's very easy though. It's like a scissor steering style, but the length is that worries me a little bit. These roads can be very fickle too. But I have good faith though. Alright, let's go in high gear so we don't slow down with each little obstacle. How many miles per hour or kilometer? Okay, this is in km/h. It's around 14 to 15 kilometers per hour. It's at the snail pace though. This is what you kind of do walking almost, one might say. A little jog though. Feels much quicker though now that I see it. But if we, yeah, it's like jogging though, but at a decent pace. We have to go right here. Now the real challenge comes now. At the town, we have a lot of water. We have seen that before. We have been scouting here, right? A lot of weight will be put on the rear of our trailer. Or on the rear of our truck, one might say too. So it's going to be very interesting, like how we are able to handle that. Is that a trailer, by the way? It is a trailer. Did we discover that trailer? I don't think we did. And that is interesting. So they really wanted this to be... I'm not sure what we are stuck on here. But it seemed... Oh, really though? Oh, that's nasty. Look at that. I didn't see it at all. Yeah, there we go. The small scout flatbed. So they really wanted us to actually have a map that is purely around the scouts. Well, if you do introduce an awesome vehicle like the Tatarin though. An awesome looking vehicle. Let it be at least usable with these attachments though, right? You know, it's something like a massive reward for doing a good job. This is the last map of the base game, I believe, too, right? So it would have been really the cherry on top then for the loyal players. The loyal truckers though, the hard-working man in this world. How many do we need? 4. There we go. Cement, 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 cement. But yeah, you know, the attachment, it's a little hole and then you have an iron spike in between, right? That is meant for hauling trailers on a Tatarin. And what he made this game use it for was the wrench. You know, like the programmer probably wanted to nerf it or something like that and thought like, we can put a wrench in there. It just feels so wrong though if you do see a cable come from that little hole, right? Because it's just a little spike what you pull up. And then you connect something in it, right? So gravity just keeps the spike up. We really cannot go through here? Come on. No, that's a tree though, big boy. But that tree should be able to be crushed right now. Some of these trees, man. They have some serious strength in them. Sure, this one is in the long run, but... it's not a stump or anything of that sort, so, you know, like, Oh, wait a minute, it's just... Yo. Look at that. I thought we were, you know, stuck on that tiny little tree there. No, it's actually a stump. Wow. Okay, I gotta keep my eyes on the road, though. And on the sides of the road, apparently, too. Oh, this old girl can handle it, though. I mean, we didn't take any damage while riding against the trunk, so I call that impressive, though. So far, this haul, easy peasy lemon squeezy too. She doesn't take a sweat or anything of that. Oh, this is all on me. Woo! This is all on me, though. All on me looking in the distance instead of the road. The irony of what I said before. Downs all on me, but yeah, this is all on me, man. kind of wonder what they are going to do. These houses are made of logs, so they are beautiful huts, right? Very cozy, I'm certain of that too. But are they going to... Oh, probably... No, wait a minute. They are probably going to extend the basement... Not the basement, but the foundation. But then again, they have to tear down everything though. Or maybe they are going to extend it. That could be a possibility. But it seems like that town is going to sink away anyways. Like, these houses are already half abandoned. If not completely, right? You know, I mean, you know, they're in the distance. These are completely abandoned though. At least I hope for whoever has to be in here. Sometimes you don't have an option in life, right? You know? The moment from homelessness to, or as a homeowner to homelessness or a renter is like 2 missed payments, right? In a lot of nations, it's only 1. That's a scary thought, though, for everyone, right? Because, you know, illnesses, loss of work, economical collapse or pressure of any type is just around the corner for everyone too. He doesn't mind. He's redecorating, so... I need to crush these pumpkins, man. Oh, yeah. There you go. I know, very professional though, but man, these pumpkins gotta suffer. There we go. That's that. Now we only have to deliver 1 more though. And then probably later on we might have to fix the bridge around here too, so we'll have to find out about that. Now I kind of wonder one thing though, huh? Like, from what side do we enter that place? Come on, big boy. Get rid of that tree so that civilians here don't have to do that later on. A little bit of help. Alright, this place doesn't look like it has pumpkins, so let's be a little bit more respectful here. Was that a dog bawling in the distance? I think it was though, like, ooh, you know, like a hound dog or something. There we are. Nicely done. It may not be much, but sometimes even the smallest things can make a difference. I totally agree right there. Well, that's beautiful. Let's put this one in that mode. And let's go back to the foreign AE or EA. It's in the game 4380. Let's keep on hauling, right? You know, we gotta repair another truck. What is that? It's like a beehive thing or something, or chicken coops? It's not beehives though, now that I see the other side. It's chicken coops though. Or, oh, no, wait a minute. Maybe bunnies, right, you know? No, this is pod racing, dudes. Seems like a bridge or something was built here at one point. Just got ripped off though. It would be awesome to have seen a couple of parts here and there. But yeah, look at that. I mean, whoever built it right there should be fired anyways. It's way too close on the road itself. You cannot really make that turn. And the bridge is not a very wide one, so... yeah, it doesn't make sense to have one over there, to be honest. At least not with that entry angle though, right? You know, it should be a little bit wider. Beautiful. Here we are. Now let's see though. Let's first activate it so we know what to do exactly. The Great Nomad. There we go. That's the loaf. Yes. The Khan. The great one, huh? Genghis Khan. Refuel. 80 only. So that's beautiful. Alrighty. Beautiful. And now let's go and repair this one. Ooh. It's good that we do have some extra here, right? You know, delivered to the service station. So that will be quite easy, though. We don't have to repair it again. And we could just go, like, probably here, there, and there. Yeah, let's just see how we are going to manage this one. I mean, we cannot... well, we did not even fix the bodywork right over there. So I don't think they can blame me for that though, but people always find a way, right? You know, it wasn't this damage when I left it. I don't blame the wild dogs here though. You know, they get free upgrades, free repairs, but there's always something to complain about, right? Isn't it? Alright, this one might actually be a little bit smoother over here. Yeah, let's go that way. Let's go. Oh, look at that though. We got another trailer over here. There you are. How cool is that? We get so lucky with everything here. And technically they are ours. It's just a shame that we cannot transport them with us to different zones. But you do need a money sink, I suppose. Or else we will be way too rich. Then again, they could have absolutely balanced it out by transport cost. You know, like half the price of the trailer that you're moving. Or even by letting us earn a little less or a lot less. So we do have to grind a little bit longer for new trucks. That's an option too, right? Let's just take the road. Off we are here. Off we are. And 1, 2, 3. Boom. There we go. A living legend, this one. And back on the road too. Nicely done. You too, big boy. Take good care of it. Now we kind of want to turn around and go for that one. So we just want to go right there. Right to the right side. And that means if we drive over this, we do get our free stuff though. Yep, as you can see, truck fully is repaired and repair supplies restored. Let's go fuel our big boy up right over here too. Awesome sauce though, huh? Awesome sauce. But by that though, I also want to thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful time and I will see you guys in the next one. Stay happy, stay healthy, and don't forget to subscribe though. Bye bye.